So I got at least about another 30 minutes or so before my mail lady comes and I got to get ready to go outside. I'm getting ready to say this right now. I realize that there are some people who ain't right in the head. Very not right in the head. Okay? But what I wanted to say is that Ralph Bottles, Rio, Mike Mills, and a few others that are in that black sector are the most disgraceful black men on the planet. Now, first of all, um, these people keep talking about this lie and smear campaign that they started like what 8 years ago, where they lied. Years later, they doctored some fucking audio that I supposedly had said or admitted to some shit and I didn't. These people have been using AI voice clone. So, first of all, I want to say this. There will be justice and I will take back every motherfucking thing that you fucking crackhead Negroes try to take from me. Not your punk ass audience, the people that are chatting. I don't want shit to do with them. But I'm taking back everything. My good name, my purity. I already took that shit back. Okay? However, this is insane because I have a strong suspicion that a lot of these people are actually involved with something. It may be on a very personal level that they have done. And I believe that the lie and the rumor that was started about me years ago, and the reason why it was started about me years ago is because there were people desperate enough for attention that they wanted to steal my viewers and steal my shine. And I was one of the only people that had a lot of views on my tarot channel. So that was a desperate and very disgusting rumor. It wasn't even a rumor, it was a smear campaign. There's never been any rumors in my real life pertaining to anything of that caliber. Okay. So, like the shit is curtains, it's been curtains. Okay. This shit, they started lying out of desperation and wanting to get attention back in what, 2014 or 2015. Rio just so happened to be a viewer, and he is also a victim, probably a perpetrator as well, and decided to latch on to it as if I'm going to be his goddamn motherfucking scapegoat. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what the fuck is really going on. First of all, there are quite a few pedophiles in that black sector. Rio is one of them. Jimmy is another one of them. Ralph Bottles is another one of them. Okay. Ralph Bottles is on Rio's panel right now. Guess what Ralph Bottles did? Ralph Bottles produced child pornography with Rio's daughter's picture. This is a fact. And these dudes are so fucking delusional that they gonna sit in my face and say crazy shit about me with that we all know ain't the damn truth. While they literally produce kitty porn and scratch each other's back, scratch each other's back. Uh, you know, Let me tell you what a real father that's not a pedophile is never going to have anything to do with a male that basically molested his own daughter. This man had a picture. I'm not going to show it. You just going to have to take my word for it because I don't. re-show child pornography. Ralph took a photograph of Rio's daughter and put all kinds of penises and tongues by that little girl's vagina. See, this is the one reason why I fuck with Lamar. Because Lamar is the only man in that sector that is kosher enough to say the shit and to like be like, what is wrong with you people? I'm going to tell you what the fuck is wrong with these people. These people are pedophiles. Rio's a pedophile. Ralph Bottles is a pedophile. And they're such punk ass bitches that they're trying to hide behind some shit that has already been proven to not be the fucking truth. So they have this other guy on there. He's new to the whole thing. Yes, I will be contacting the Justice Department because I have the right as an innocent person to not have things like that said about me and for it to be repeated over and over because I've never done anything like that. I have never been with an underage anybody. In fact, all of the men that I've been with have either been my age or older. That has already been proven to be a lie. And the person that started that smear admitted that they lied about it. I just didn't bother to get it on tape. Admitted to when it was made up live on YouTube. I'm not going to sit up here and be recording stuff and holding on to it. Honestly, I don't need to because only God has the last word. An innocent woman and her children are not going to consistently be attacked by disgusting people who make up shit like that. You think that God is not going to take care of me? You are dumb and don't know nothing about God. These people literally tried to have me killed. They tried to have my kid taken away from me based upon these lies because these people are disgusting criminals. Okay. And see, what they don't realize is that I'm not a drug addict. I don't have mental problems like that. Okay. So, it's nothing that they can do. Whoever is repeating that lie deserves jail time. The person that started that lie deserves jail time. Yes, I will contact the Department of Justice. And I will contact them whenever I feel like it. I'm not guilty of anything. Not ever have I committed a crime in my life. Okay. So I don't have any fear of contacting them. I can show y'all a letter that I just recently sent to them. There's no police station or anybody that has anything on me. And that is because I simply have not committed any crimes. It just is what it is. Maybe these guys don't know anybody without a criminal record. I don't have a criminal record and I've never done anything to go to jail. In fact, I'm not going to go into detail, but again, the situation was this. We were all under the age of 18. These people don't know the fucking details of what even fucking happened. At that time, I was 17, my baby daddy was 16, and he basically did a favor for his cousin. Old girl was dating his cousin. Now, why his cousin? wanted to put his girlfriend out there like that, we had nothing to do with that. All of us, all of Deborah's kids were young. There was nobody over age that would have been responsible for that except for maybe Deborah. And Deborah dead. She been dead. So these people latched on to a story that I told, which Tiffany, I should not have revealed certain things about you. And you know what? I apologize to Tap. I apologize to Tap for that. I said some things that may have embarrassed Tiffany. Okay. But there was nobody that raped Tiffany. There was nobody that molested Tiffany. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's always been a lie. Nobody is the reason why nothing has ever happened. And we're talking about something that happened almost 30 years ago. We were all kids. How the fuck a kid's gonna rape another kid? How the hell I'm gonna rape anybody? I don't even have a penis. Now it is the truth that years later, me and Tap, did become very close friends when she was over the age of 18. But like, and see, Rio keeps retelling that story, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, he has no scruples. And second of all, he knows damn well that he is cool with a man that literally produced child pornography with his daughter's photograph. Now, we all know the behaviors of pedophiles. A lot of the fathers, they will factually, and I got to get out, I got to watch for this male lady. I'm going to take my butt out on the porch and run out there, run up on her. Um, we know for a fact that men that are pervy like that, they do swap children. They're weird, bro. Somebody fucking touch my kid, I'm going to kill them. You can't tell me nothing about my relationship or any of the history with my ex BFF. That was my fucking best friend. The fuck are you talking about? You're just simply trying to scapegoat on me for shit that you've done. I've never been involved in the sex industry. Now they're saying I trafficked her. Uh, the trafficking is when you exchange money for somebody having sex with the person. That's never happened with me. Now, I don't know what could have happened as far as like my baby daddy's family and what they did. But I know that with me, I was constantly trying to get Tiffany back home to her mom when she was real young like that. And she was with her baby daddy until she got older. So nobody over here would do anything like that. And Tiffany knows that for a fact. Regardless if she was angry at me at the time, if Tiffany were to get on a stand or go to a police station, it would definitely be proven that she's lying. So that's why she's never done that, because nothing like that has ever happened. That was made up for YouTube. Now, Mike is the one that admitted that he made it up. Mike admitted it after we met, but then Mike decided, let me go back to being Bobo the fool. Okay. So you can't hold something over my head that never existed. I haven't even done nothing I've never done anything like that before in my life. So, and the fact that y'all are still saying it, hey, Triple, good morning. The fact that y'all are still saying it Like, y'all are very corrupt people. I'm tired of you people in that sector saying it and trying to make it seem like because you have a sex tape of me at the age of 40 having sex with another grown man that's older than me, that you must be telling the truth. See, this is what liars do. They take the truth, mix it with a lie to make it seem like they're telling the total truth. You know that you're not telling the truth, but you just don't care. You're that desperate. You're that desperate to cover up your own shit. Okay. And, and you know what? The Department of Justice has to know. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going through old emails, looking in my files, gathering up as much evidence as possible. A lot of my evidence was on my old laptop, and that laptop broke the hell down. And you should never, when you have files and stuff on a laptop or a computer, you should save it, and I think that you can still retrieve the files on it. So I should have kept that shit. Right. Like, that's a rumor that it's not even a rumor. It was just made up. Anybody can make something up. That's what they did. These people decided that they wanted my viewers, they wanted my clout. If you go back and look at the dates where all of those lies were being told, you will see that my channel was very successful. That's how disgusting they are. They wanted to take away from me. This is a fact. When they saw that they couldn't do that, like, the public is not stupid, right? People are not stupid. People know how to discern, right? So when they saw that that wasn't going to work, they resorted to flagging my channel. And that's what they did to get this channel down where it's at, to where I don't get a lot of views. This is just a fact. It's a, which show you? Oh yeah, that was funny as hell. Yeah, man, we need some comic relief when it comes to Talia. We do, because she is really a very hateful, disgusting, deplorable fucking person. I swear to God. And nobody really likes her. Like, not even Mike, I believe. She's horrible. She's horrible. She deserved that tongue lashing that I gave to her. Okay, that is the God to honest truth. She is a horrible person. She is terrible. Online, I'ma put your daughters on the track, and just throw uppy, disgusting, totally lacking any morals or opulence. Just gutter, absolute gutter trash is what Talia is. This is a fact. Exactly. Exactly, Triple. Exactly. Right. Well, that's not a surprise. I mean, of course she's going to be back cool with him. But the thing of it is, here's the thing of it is. The thing of it is that Talia she's just as corrupt as they are. Anybody, I'm going to tell you something. I am willing to bet my paycheck that everybody that is in that group that continues to repeat that lie have done something that they feel guilty about. They up to no damn good. And I'm sorry, they wanted to make up this lie to where I'm some big husky like tyrant. And they kept doing it for years. Like, they would send the police to my house, and the police would look at me like, and I'm sitting up here, and when I first got down to Georgia, I was even smaller than I was now. They look at me like, and I'm like, yeah, that's because I was 5'4", like 150 pounds. They were trying to make it seem like I was armed and dangerous, and they would call the cops and say that I was a they just made me look like I was made it seem like I was a monster or something. And like the police have intuition. Like police officers are not stupid. How do you think that they became detectives? Because they can sniff stuff like that out. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's been too many false calls that have went in to where if I were up to that shit, or just like the Lakshmi Alexis type of person, there's never been any screaming and loud screaming and stuff coming from my house. I have a very quiet household, very peaceful, very just just a life. That's just but here's what I want y'all to know. I have consistently kept the kids' spirits up through this whole thing, as well as mine. I want the Department of Justice involved. I want the feds involved. I want all of these people investigated. They're already being investigated, trust me. There are cases being built against these people. So you can say, oh, well, don't put no white folk in your business. Well, it's not just white people that work for the Justice Department. In fact, the guy that I had to write the letter to is a black man over in Atlanta. Okay. When this first started, I was a 34-year-old mom when these people decided to attack me. Anytime you have a group of people doing that to a woman, and it's not necessarily that I've been strong, I've just been super duper protected. Like my heart has been protected this whole time. These people have lodged so many horrific attacks against me to the point to the point they could have killed me. It could have, but why would I be stressed out over some bullshit? You know what I'm saying? It's not like these people are ever going to be able to get me arrested for a crime I didn't commit. My gods and ancestors told me that. Like God told me that. Every God. There's nobody in this world, let alone me, that is gonna be harmed and my babies be harmed because of a lie that was told. Whoever is doing that has no respect for human life. They have no scruples, and that person does not need to be walking around here free. That's a fact. So I'm not worried about it. Yeah. It is triple. It is. But you know what? When I be out there in that sun, man, I ain't stupid. I put on that sunscreen, bro. Cause like this sun over here in Georgia be harsh. Like this sun will literally burn your skin. Like it will. My skin will burn. So I have to be careful. But yeah, so I and that's crazy that and they're very delusional, because what they do is they commit crimes against children and then accuse the person. That's just like they come online and they'll come online and literally roast me and my children and then call CPS. Make that make sense? You're the ones that are bullying and harassing, but then you'll call CPS. Like, that's you that's doing that. Why don't you leave my kid alone? Like, these people are literally trying to traumatize my kid for life. Eventually all of it is going to be wiped from the internet, because my kids should not have to grow up with that kind of stigmatization. Okay. The Justice Department, they're dealing with things like the president. They're dealing with things like P Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They're busy. The evil has been keeping them busy. I and I just didn't deserve any of that. You know what I'm saying? And there will be justice eventually, but what I want y'all to know is, don't y'all believe that I'm trying to find the like original, right? But it's gonna end up being subpoenaed at court, because if the Justice Department contacts YouTube and says, "Hey, I want you to pull these tapes," just because you delete something off YouTube, YouTube does not delete that permanently. And they keep opening up the statute of limitations because they keep saying it. You are not allowed to tell that lie, to retell that lie. You're not, because trust me, I'm coming for you. My reputation is very important to me. It's important to my children for their safety and their future. You're not going to stigmatize my name like that. Not ever. Okay? That's the bottom line of it. And you know what? I don't have to be stressed out while I'm doing it. I ain't stressed at all. I'm too blessed to be stressed. You can't create a crime that I never committed. You can't create this person surrounding my face and my voice and my name. You're never going to do that. Ever. I promise you. I don't care who you think you are. Okay? So, that's just what that is. But I think it's very crazy how that's just like with the manufactured porn that they did of me and my son. They literally manufactured porn. This happened 8 years ago. Tried to send it to CPS. If you look closely at that picture, you will see that it is photoshopped. Trust me, there have been forensics done on it and everything. Please believe that if anybody is molesting their kid live on YouTube, I would be in jail if that were the case. And you can clearly see if you have that photograph or if you've seen it, look closely. It's photoshopped. It's a very poor Photoshop, but what they were trying to insinuate, I won't repeat it because it's too disgusting. Okay. They did that to me. And my 2-year old, my baby was 2. These are very sick people. Well, yeah, they do. Hey, Empress Janet. Hello. It's it's so horrible, like, to think that somebody would go that far to do that to somebody, and then they try to bring it back like years later. And I'm like, wait a minute, there was literally an investigation. When you call CPS, you're calling the police. Of course they reported these people. Okay, they've been known for filing false reports. They reported it to the police as well. It's all on record in DeKalb County. That's already been investigated. The original footage of all of that was already pulled from YouTube. Even if I were to decide to edit it, okay? Even if I would have edited, the police still had the original. There was never anything like that going on. Yeah. So, uh. That's terrible, Empress Janet. That's terrible. So, you know, um, I'm not trying to extend this, to have more people, attacking me, which is what Rio is obviously trying to do. But what's his name? Rob. I don't believe he was around during. I never heard from him till a few years ago. I've never heard of him till a few years ago. So he has no idea. Okay. And it's something wrong with a person. You're gonna literally Photoshop this picture, this disgusting picture, and you're gonna basically tell on yourself to the police. Like this is it. It's what they do in that black sector. It's they and they expect for people to not do anything about it and take it as a joke. But you're not gonna keep saying that disgusting stuff about me. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I will, trust me. And I'm also a practitioner and I will be doing that work. So he already know what my work does because he came over here begging for me to end the beef. He already know how I'm gonna put that work on him. He already knows. He only got brave enough to attack me again because of Mike. So right, exactly. He has no idea what's going on. So, as a black woman, am I supposed to protect these strange black men on the internet and not my children? Like, that wouldn't even make sense, you know? And internet harassment could affect a family. Like I said, I do the best I can to make sure that my children have some sense of normalcy. Like, um, I'll let you know they are in sales trying to team up. And I tell you when you drop the link, or if you ever do, I'll let you know they are in sales trying to team up. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I wanted to come on here and address this real quick. Um, you know, as a mother, I can honestly say that these people, like the people that started the rumor, the people that keep repeating that, these people don't deserve their freedom. They don't. You don't do people like that. You know what I'm saying? For YouTube clout, that's a very ruthless person. And, I know that I'm protected from any and all of anything, like even the stress of it all. Like, I don't have to carry the baggage or the cross. I don't have to carry the cross of somebody that is a pedophile. I don't have to carry those wounds. I don't have to carry that stigma because I'm not like that. I've never been in the sex industry at all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Oh, no, if I tell you. I've heard some of the stuff that he said. And honestly, my whole thing about it is that I tend to mind my business, Janet, is and I try to ignore these people as much as possible. They're constantly begging for my attention, especially Rio and Talia and a few other of them. But when it comes to that lie about Tiffany and then also other things, we're going to talk to the Department of Justice about that. Because if you go to the police or if you go to a court, because I've been asking for help for years, and that's the truth. You have the right to contact them and say, hey, I've been dealing with this for years. Like, their sector would have been okay. Hey, Trinity, their sector would have been okay had they not kept coming for me like this. Like, don't come for me like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah. So, That's some crazy shit. You know, I just know that I have the right to for people to not believe lies about me. Okay, I have that right. You know, me having sex with a grown man is not evidence that they're telling the truth. But the fact that he's sitting over there, Rio is sitting over there with Ralph, who literally, who literally violated his daughter. Enough said. Okay, so something is going to have to give on that. Something will be done about this whole thing. And I can get a restraining order. Okay, just FYI, even though I'm not in the same state as these people, there are ways of getting a restraining order. These people have tried to flag my channels, do all kind of stuff so that I wouldn't have money for any legal counsel and things of that nature. But you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, that's good, Empress Janet. You doing the right thing because I can tell you that, you know, Rio is disgusting. Rio is actually a domestically violent drug addict that beat every woman that he was roaming around Chicago. Whoever would let him in their house got beat up. He's a serial woman beater. Okay. So he's, you know, and it's no wonder like he loves to have somebody to come on here. And trust me, if those women over there didn't donate to him, he would be verbally abusing them too. He would just be doing it for free, but they donate. Okay, they donate to him. So, you know, but if they're not donating, you know, I don't like corrupt crap like that. Like, you know, it just don't say that about my family because, you know, you never know. My son, when he gets older, all of my children, you know, my daughter has a YouTube channel. You know, what are you trying to like? What if my children, you know, what about their public reputation? You know, they're not going to stigmatize my family and something will be done about it since they want to keep repeating crap. Okay. But I'm gonna go, y'all, because I gotta meet this male person outside. I gotta be do a little bit of investigating, so I have to go. I will be willing to drop my link later on, Empress Janet, if you would like to come on. I don't want to be in the middle of the argument because I'm not trying to beef with Rob. I'm not trying to beef with anybody. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people know it was a lie, but it's the point that they keep saying it and they think that it's winning an argument with me. But, you know, I am going to do something about it legally. Okay. And, you know, y'all should know that there's more than meets the eye when it comes to that sector. That sector actually has sick, like people, sick attorneys with a license to practice the law. So that makes the rabbit hole go a lot deeper. Okay. There's attorneys and all kinds of people that sort of hide behind that sector. And that kind of corruption is going to come down, is all I got to say, because I'm dealing with three of them right now. Yeah. But okay, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. God is bless all of y'all, and I will see y'all later. I'm getting ready to run out here real quick. As soon as this lady pull up, I stayed up all night. Okay. So, you know, and I'm sleepy as hell. I can sleep later on. So, to meet this mail lady outside so I can ask her about this stolen mail. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.